Hey everyone, I'm Christy and truly honored to be leading the 1024 movement, a nationwide nonprofit organization that is helping teens, college students, and young adults who are suffering from mental health problems in the United States. Our ministry is led by students and for students, and our board chose this name 1024 movement because suicide is the second leading cause of death for people ages 10 to 24. Our mission is to move people away from depression, anxiety, and suicide and towards hope, healing, and hearing God's voice. Right now, we are witnessing a mental health crisis that's unprecedented in the United States. The statistics are shocking and sobering. 77% of college students are reporting anxiety and depression, making it too hard for them to function. Nearly 3 in 5 teen girls say they felt persistently sad and hopeless, a percentage that's risen by nearly 60% over the past 10 years. 85% of college students report experiencing significant mental health problems in at least one area of their lives. In the midst of this mental health hurricane, we have some exciting news. Our new book, Lifeline, Help in a Mental Health Crisis, is helping teens, college students, and young adults from all across the country who are suffering from mental health problems experience healing. Lifeline is like a mental health toolkit that we're putting in the hands of students. It's full of real-life, true stories from students courageously sharing their own mental health problems and how they found help in healing. The book educates students about mental health problems, addictions, abuse, sexual assault, bullying, drugs, and all the other common problems that are hitting this young generation. Our mental health menu chapter provides pages and pages of lifelines, which are really healing options that students can access themselves, including things like online therapists, psychiatrists, crises text lines, exercise, meditation, prayer, friends, video games, journaling, panic attack solutions, all different creative options. Because if you think about it, each person is different. Their mental health is unique. No more long waiting lists or financial burdens. And at the end of this book, we help students create their own customized mental health healing treatment plan that can help them begin the healing process as they continue to seek help from doctors and mental health professionals, pastors, and all the other people who can support them. Above all, we believe that the most important lifeline we can possibly connect young people to is a real relationship with Jesus, who loves them more than they can possibly imagine, and who can give them power to shut up the negative and dark voices inside and give them hope for their future.
Hey guys, I'm Benji Pierce. I am going to be a sophomore at Santa Clara University. I am really excited about the Lifeline book because probably more than most other people, I deal with anxiety quite a lot, panic attacks on the regular. I have my seasons, I'm pretty fine, but it's a very recurring thing in my life. So I've barely managed to scratch through with a support team, so I can't imagine just being completely alone without anything like that. Since, I mean, majority of people just take whatever mental health issues they have and just deal with it on their own. So I'm glad that even while it might not be enough to fully replace like a therapist or whatever serious mental health things people need, I'm glad the Lifeline can be something that's very accessible and easy for people to reach, so even no matter the situation that they're in, they'll have the help they need.
Hi, my name is Chase. I'm a senior at the University of Arkansas, and I have had an interesting experience throughout my first few years of college. I've had a close friend of mine who's been suicidal, and I really didn't feel like I had the resources to be able to help him as much as I could. And that's why I'm really excited about the Lifeline book, because I think that that's going to be a really good place for people to turn to as kind of like a manual for helping those in need.
By the time a young person finishes this book, we are confident that they will become better educated about this mental health crisis, encouraged that they're not alone, and empowered with their own personal mental health healing plan. And lastly, that they will be equipped to help their hurting friends through our Lifeline workshops.
Hi everybody, my name's Annie or Andrea Pierce, and I was lucky enough this past year to become a co-author on new book, Lifeline, Help in a Mental Health Crisis. This book, more than anything to me, is a bit of a passion project. As someone who is in our generation and has dealt with mental health issues, having a resource that I can put out to other people my age that has been proofread, scanned by, and even contributed to by lots of people in our generation, I think is something incredibly valuable and something important to me specifically as I've gone through my own mental health journey. I really hope that this reaches the people that need it most. I hope that you guys can find some relief in knowing that you guys are not alone and that a lot of people deal with similar issues to what you do, even if it doesn't feel like it. I hope getting the knowledge that you can get out of this book about maybe some things that you might be going through could be helpful in validating your feelings. And over all of that, I really hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys get something out of this book, and I appreciate you guys taking the time to read and to watch.
And Tara Rumler, who is our social media and leadership development director, helped me write this book, and she's now going to tell you about our Lifeline workshops that are training students all around the country about how to recognize mental health problems and how to be a lifeline to those in need.
Hey, I'm Tara, and what excites me most about the Lifeline book is how it teaches people to both grab a lifeline and be a lifeline. Through the 1024 movement, I've had the privilege of leading our Lifeline workshops for teens and 20-somethings all across the country. In these workshops, we share key components from the Lifeline book. One crucial question we ask is this: on a scale of 1 through 10, how confidently are you holding onto a lifeline in this mental health storm? A 1 means you feel like you're drowning with no lifeline in sight. A 10 means you're confidently holding onto a lifeline, which could be a friend, family member, therapist, coach, mentor, or other resource. We've asked this question to hundreds of students nationwide to gauge their mental health. It's often surprising how students who seem strong on the outside and help their friends are sometimes silently suffering, scoring a 5 or less. The good news is that the Lifeline book is packed with resources and ideas on how to get connected to lifelines. We often say this is a multifaceted mental health crisis that requires multifaceted solutions. Students are so unique and different, so we include a customizable mental health menu. I can't wait for students to pick up the Lifeline book and learn how to both grab a lifeline and be a lifeline. Our research shows that 80% of teens and 20-somethings will tell a friend or no one if they're suffering with their mental health. So therefore, it is vital to equip students before a crisis hits. This makes me think of students like Emma, a college student in the Midwest. She led Lifeline workshops at her high school throughout her county and is now taking it to coworkers who are actually farmers. Emma discovered through college research that farmers have one of the highest suicide rates. We are proud to be a movement for students, by students. Our student board includes teens and college students from Hawaii to Florida and everywhere in between. They're leading a grassroots movement nationwide to spread the resources in our Lifeline book and workshops. All over the country, we are seeing our Lifeline books, workshops, and programs helping students who are suffering in this mental health crisis. It's heartbreaking to see students suffering from mental health problems and unable to get help. We know that the Lifeline book and faith in Jesus can truly help hurting young people experience healing and lives are being saved. Some of the ways that the 1024 movement is using the Lifeline book programs, and workshops to help teens, young adults, and college students is by offering the following opportunities. We want to invite you to take 5 next steps with us. Invite us to come speak to your schools, your businesses, and churches. We can do keynotes, workshops, and we can promote our book as well. We want you to spread the word with our social media. We are on YouTube and Instagram and more, and so you can check all of that out at 1024movement.com and like, share, follow at 1024movement. You can buy the book. We are on Kindle and Amazon, so please buy the book and share it with your friends and family and any young person that you know who may be hurting or suffering.
Your financial support, any gift, big or small, will really help us reach more and more students all around the country that are hurting and need our help right now. Please pray for us. We know that this is a huge mission and we cannot do it in our own strength. Friends, the mental health hurricane is raging and students are dying, and our mission is to reach as many as possible, and we cannot do it alone. So we ask you to thoughtfully consider how you might partner with us so we can throw as many lifelines out there to students who so desperately need our help. Thank you and God bless you.